Happy Friday! I am here today to talk about turmeric. I love turmeric. So we're going to talk about why. So this is a little spice, the dried ground turmeric. And then of course it also comes in a fresh variety that I often buy. It's kind of like a ginger root. You can find it in most supermarkets these days. If you are somebody who does have a juicer, I highly recommend you give it a try buying some fresh turmeric and juicing it from time to time. And it would be a great addition to your lemon water in the morning, and or just to take like a shot of turmeric juice. And we're going to talk about all the reasons why it's so amazing. But the other thing that I'm going to tell you about is turmeric tea today. So why is it so awesome? It's commonly, I think probably if you've had any kind of a curry dish, it's a spice that's used in curry. And so a native spice to India, known for its anti-inflammatory qualities mostly. It's a wonderful, wonderful herb spice, amazing thing to add into your everyday. You can find ways, like I said, to add it to your lemon water. You can even warm it up if you wanted like a warm lemon water with a little turmeric as really simple tea, and just steep it on the stove. You can strain it if you want to, but you don't really have to. I don't always do that. And I find the texture is just great. And it's really a delicious, warming, a little bit of like a salty kick. I love it. So it's fantastic for inflammation, overall body inflammation. So if anybody's struggling with any type of joint inflammation, overall body or gut internal inflammation, like is something that I deal with and try. Most of us, I think most people have some underlying inflammation in our digestive tract more than we realize. So adding some turmeric can be a really great thing. So whether it's in a beverage, like we've talked about, or in a dish that you might typically associate with curry, of course. But of course, you can add it to soups and salads, all types of side dishes. One of my favorites is to roast cauliflower, tossing it in some of that beautiful coconut oil that we talked about the other day, and a little bit of sea salt, sprinkle some turmeric, and then also a little bit of tahini and lemon juice, and roasting it. It is so delicious, you guys, like insanely delicious. And so it can provide, when we ingest it, it provides all of that wonderful anti-inflammatory, and also it provides a little bit of a natural pain relief in that way. So it's just amazing if you can add it, sprinkle it on everything, and try to get it into your day somewhere, some way. It's also amazing to detoxify the liver, and also very antiseptic, antibacterial, and it can be really helpful in aiding in weight loss. So what it's doing is aiding the fat metabolism. And also great for this time of year. I feel like this is the perfect day for some turmeric teas, why I chose it. It's kind of gloomy outside, it's chilly, and if you need to just boost up your immune system and get a little bit of energy flowing, it's also wonderful for fighting the flu. And that is when I typically will juice it and have a shot of it, or mix it with some lemon, and really boost my immune system if I'm feeling run down. But also great to sip on it if you have, it's helpful for digestion. So after having like a lunch this time of day is really nice. It can aid your digestion and soothe any kind of tummy troubles. So turmeric is amazing. So many different things it can do, right? I would love to hear if you guys have ever tried this. So the turmeric latte, anyone? You can do this in so many ways. So of course you can do the fresh juiced version, and you can warm that, or you can use like a teaspoon or so, and I'll post a couple of different recipes you might want to try. But you really can't go wrong if you have like about a teaspoon of ground turmeric water. You can add your coconut oil to this if you want a little bit of that into your day. I actually prefer to do something like the coconut milk or almond milk, and then add a little bit of coconut oil. depending on what I have. I like to make my own almond milk, and I just don't always have it on hand, but I usually have coconut milk on hand. And then, of course, I like to add some cinnamon and a little bit of honey to this. And depending on where I'm at, I will use ground cinnamon, or I might use a drop of cinnamon bark essential oil. I love adding cinnamon bark to my teas, my coffees, and to the turmeric teas. But I typically will only use one drop of essential oil in a cup. So I would pick and choose just what you want to do. Today, I chose to use ground cinnamon and a drop of cardamom essential oil. So it's kind of got like this chai thing happening today. You could use your cinnamon bark. You could use a drop of clove is beautiful, a drop of ginger. And then, of course, you can add all of those spices ground if you have those on hand as well. Any combination or all of those is great, I've found, with turmeric, and makes for a really delicious little latte. And the honey, if you want it or if you don't, I really like it with a little bit of honey. And then, of course, you could make a big batch of this and just steep all of the spices with water in a pot for several minutes. You can strain it or not, whatever you like. And you can just leave that in a jar in the refrigerator. I would try to choose something that is not going to stain, because turmeric does stain pretty much anything it comes into contact with, except for glass and stainless. And just be careful. You might want to use a funnel or something like that, depending on your surface that you're pouring things into. It can get a little bit messy. So just use caution the first couple of times you might make this, and you can store it ahead of time so that you have a little bit of it. It's really good cold too. If you're going to do it cold, I would suggest straining it so that nothing is settling and you don't have any issues there. But especially if you're going to use a fat of some sort, it doesn't really settle in the warm version, and makes for a really delicious afternoon pick-me-up and going to keep you feeling great with energy all day long. So let me know what you guys think about turmeric, and I will see you again tomorrow for some more high vibe habits. All right, cheers. Happy Friday. I hope you enjoy your weekend and all of your fun, and I look forward to talking with you soon. Okay, guys. Have a good day. Bye.